Thank you so much, Scott. I really do appreciate that. I hope you can all hear me nice and clearly. Um, it's been an interesting week, right? MTI family, it's been an interesting week, and I think you guys will agree with me. Having our first negative trading day, that's been interesting. Having one or two media outlets write a couple of reports about MTI, that's been interesting. It's been an interesting week. And let me tell you how we as a leadership team deal with situations like this. We control the narrative. So from a corporate perspective, let me make this very clear. A negative trading day is normal. We're going to have those. Large corporations taking note of what MTI is doing. Guys, if you haven't noticed, we're in the crypto space. If you haven't noticed, some regulators are not going to love us. It is what it is. But not loving us does not mean that we have an illegal business model. It does not mean that we're going to be shut down. It is practically impossible. But what we have to control, though, is the narrative within our teams. And it's also the narrative that you have within yourself. At the end of the day, you will be a reflection of your team. Now, this training is something that I've formulated over the last 7 years, being in referral marketing, having a keen interest in leadership training. And let me tell you that your prospect will always give you back your own insecurities. That's always going to happen, you guys. If you've got a prospect always coming to you, asking you if MTI is a scam or a pyramid scheme, it means that there's something in your narrative that's evoking that in people. And I see that. Let me tell you, even with leaders in Mirror Trading International, I see that all the time. Because they themselves aren't 100% comfortable, their members are reflecting that. Their teammates are reflecting that. Now, when you are a leader in this industry with referral marketing, you have to control the narrative before people carry on and create their own. Okay, that is so important. So tonight I want to teach you about different kinds of narratives and how you can control them in your organization to make sure that we don't have mass hysteria when one or two things don't go according to plan, like when we have a negative trading day. Okay, so normally you have what we call linear narrative, and this is a chronological order of events, where people have a full picture view of exactly what's going on. And a linear narrative is normally very comforting. People find that comfortable. It's not jarring. This is how it starts, this is how it ends, and this is what happened in between. Then you've got a non-linear narrative, and that is things that are all over the place. Now, as a corporate, if MTI created a non-linear narrative by responding to claims in a haphazard or a knee-jerk or a reactive way, that is things that makes people feel very uncomfortable. And I like the fact that our MTI corporate leadership really takes a step back and they go, whoa, wait, let's quickly see how we can handle this. And you as a leader should be doing that in your organization as well. When I got that negative trade one pager, I was like, oh my word, what? And then I went, oh, wait, we actually trade. It's about taking that step back, from stopping yourself from non-linear narrative communication and making sure that you've ordered your thoughts and that it's all chronologically making sense and in an organized way respond to what might be your discomfort or your fear, right? So you've got a quest narrative, and this is what I'm quite good at. A quest narrative is a story in which the protagonist, that would be you and your team, works tirelessly towards a goal. Now, quest narrative is what you need in a referral marketing company. And your quest narrative needs to be in line with MTI's mission statement and our vision. What do? We're here to grow your Bitcoin. That's what we're here to do. In a sense of communicating with members, there's definitely things that we can improve on. But at the end of the day, the mission is clear, the vision is clear. It's kind of when you're married to somebody, I don't have to tell you I'm in love with you every day. I'll tell you when it changes. Okay, it's the same thing with MTI. Our vision and mission is not going to change, you guys. We have a quest narrative, a very clear mission and vision on what MTI is trying to achieve. And that is not going to change. Our narrative and our quest narrative is all about complying. It's about being regulated. It's about actually helping regulators to understand what we do, because they don't. And you need to have that quest narrative with your team as well. A viewpoint narrative, and this is often what is giving a lot of our leaders a hard time, is a narrative that is designed to express the point of view or the subjective personal experience from that person. A lot of people function from a space of fear. Just because you are nervous and you haven't done your due diligence does not make that the truth. And you're going to have members like that. Guys, I have members in my team that if anything doesn't go according to plan, they phone me 7 million times with 7 million links. And you want to control and manage that narrative and go, no, we don't do a viewpoint narrative. We know what the mission is. We know what the vision is. And we're going to be working towards the common goal, which hasn't changed. Now, why is it important to contain that narrative? Number one, diversity means every person has an innate narrative that is different. We are all different people. And what's great about MTI is we have got investors that have invested R1 million, and then we've got the single mother that invested her last 2,000 Rand worth of Bitcoin, deposited into her account, and she's trying to build an organization. You cannot use a narrative and a communication style that works for everybody because it's such a vast diversity. So when you're speaking to your teammates, make sure that you're trying to acknowledge every single one, an individual person. And that's why our branding guidelines and marketing guidelines for MTI need to be relaxed a little bit, because there are so many different people. You know, some people look at, and I'm going to use Joel as an example, right? Because I got a message saying, and I hope Joel doesn't mind me sharing this, okay? I'm going to share this. I got a message saying that Joel is too American. I kid you not. This is one of the concerns that I'd received. And I had to take a minute and just go, listen, dude, if you don't like it, then don't listen. What must I do? Ask Joel to be less American? What are we meant to do about this? At the end of the day, we have to have a culture of live and let live. Everybody is here on the same page. We all want to grow this organization. We all want to work together. We all want to earn from the daily trades. It is not for us to police each other. It is a diverse membership that we've got to have respect for. We've got different schools of thought in crisis situations. You know, some people freak out in crisis situations. Some people eat in crisis situations. Some people put their heads in the sand in crisis situations. As a leader, you cannot be absent. You need to be present. You need to communicate. And you don't need to wait for corporate to do that. You can do that because you are in control of your team. Now, the narrative and the culture goes hand in hand in a team. How you communicate and the culture you create is of utmost importance. And how you speak to your team is going to make that difference. At the end of the day, if you're going to speak to your team in fear and in apprehension, then that's what you're going to get from them. And culture in this industry is everything, you guys. We have got brand new leaders in this organization that have created the most phenomenal culture. We have a culture of servant leadership. We have a culture of people working together. At the end of the day, it's all about creating that narrative that is in line with the company's corporate profile, of course, our mission and our vision, and then creating your culture around that. Because good leadership steers the predominant correct narrative. That's what happens here. Good leadership does not place pressure on corporate. Good leadership trusts corporate to do what needs to be done. Good leadership deals with their downline and assists them and makes them feel comfortable. That's the narrative that we want to work on in the organization. Okay, so how do you manage your team's narrative? And we're going to be done with this in a second. Is you don't cowboy it alone. That's the first thing. You quickly chat with your upline, ask them what needs to be done, come to a consensus, put it out there, make sure that it's short, sweet, to the point, and that you've got the heart, the vision, and the mission of MTI in hand. You want to be clear on your intended message. And then probably the most important element is speed of execution. You guys, it's important for you to put the narrative there before people can put their own there. Very important. And then be steadfast. Don't be swayed. You want to follow through with that narrative, and you want to follow through with the communication. And then finally, you want to adhere to the MTI values. If you haven't read them, go and find them in the back office, download them, print them out, put them next to where you put your makeup on so you can see them every single day. But you need to understand what this company is about if you want to be a part of it, because that is at the heart of our culture and what we do within our teams. Okay, so let's quickly chat about how to responsibly market your business, you guys. There's been so many questions surrounding marketing your business in Mirror Trading International. And let me just tell you, different markets are going to be far more stringent than others. In South Africa, our regulations are not as stringent as they are in the US. what I want to say to you guys is recent situations that have happened in the media is because we may have somewhere missed the mark a little bit on marketing from a member's perspective. Okay. So why we're doing this training tonight is to show you what you should be doing when marketing the organization to not just safeguard yourself, but MTI and you as an independent member as well. Okay, so firstly, you need to know that MTI encourage and appreciate your marketing efforts. Okay, if there was ever a feeling that you were inhibited to market your MTI business, I want to right now apologize for that and tell you that you are not an employee of MTI, but rather that you have trusted them with your Bitcoin. Okay, that I think is far more important. And the narrative in corporate is that effect as well. We want you to know that we respect our members and we want a membership that is inclusive and where everybody feels that they are valued and where they can build their organization and not where their hands are tied behind their back. The value of referral marketing, because a lot of people say to me, why does MTI even have a referral marketing program? And I'll prove to you why MTI has a referral marketing program. It's very important why we have that. So there are 3 marketing principles that you have to abide by. I'm going to run through them tonight. I'm going to show you what to avoid. And then you, 472 people, will be the first people in MTI that are not from corporate that will see our brand new MTI members portal, which contains training, marketing, leadership to connect with, and a link to all our Zoom calls, an extended corporate call roster, which we're going to roll out as well. At the end of the day, it's all about providing resources so that you can better market your business and your organization with an MTI. Okay, so here it is. What is the value of a referral marketing company or referral marketing strategy? Sorry. Referral marketing generates 3 to 5 times higher conversion rates than any other form of advertising, you guys. So I want you to put yourself into Johann Steinberg's position a year ago. He's got this brilliant product. He needs to get it to market. How does he market it? Well, he goes and does market research. What is the best way to market your product? Well, referral marketing. Great. Let's put a referral marketing a strategy in place. Referred customers bring you 25% higher profit margin. Did you know that? This is in conventional business. A referred customer is 18% more loyal than a customer acquired by other means. Why? Because they have a personal connection to the organization. We are building a company here with a brand of longevity. Why would we then not apply a marketing strategy that encourages that longevity? When we're talking about building referrals and personal relationships, that means that we have got 18% more loyal customers than had we gone to big business and big media to market MTI for us. So it's also in line with what our vision is for the company, longevity, staying around. MTI needs to become a household name. And if we wanted to achieve that, referral marketing was the best way to do that. Referred clients are also 4 times more likely to refer more customers to your brand. How amazing is that? Now, what you're starting to see here is the exact reason why MTI has grown so much. It's because of this referral marketing program that we have in place. It's clearly working. A lifetime value of a referred customer is 25% higher than that of any other customer. Okay, and that's from Wharton School of Business, you guys. Customers referred by other customers have 30% higher customer retention rate. If we're talking about a longevity in MTI, then we need to have a marketing strategy that promotes that longevity. And referral marketing is exactly that. So here's some other numbers. I'm going to run through them very, very quickly. More than 50% of people are likely to give a referral if they are offered an incentive, which is why we incentivized our referral program, you guys, because 50% more people are then willing to refer our product. 39% of respondents say that monetary or material incentives greatly increase their chances of referring a brand. How's that? It's all about referring and building the organization. So here you can see that referral marketing is obviously effective, but you have to do it responsibly. So here's the first guidelines. When you are marketing MTI, whether it be on social media, if you want to print pamphlets or you want to do a billboard, for crying out loud, just get the spelling right. But at the end of the day, do not make income claims. Be sure to be 100% transparent about your results within the organization and how much work it took to get there. You are more than welcome to share your experience, but make sure that it's not hyped up or that it's not unrealistic. And it's not a picture that people think they're going to become that they're going to become rich tomorrow. Crypto stacks, you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a billboard, okay? You want to be clear about what you have to do to attain those results. And you want to be sure and honest about the requirements in place to earn Bitcoin in NTI. Guys, it's important that if you're going to market this, you can't say to people that you're a Bitcoin millionaire if you're not. Draw a distinction between the trading services and optional referral program. Not everybody wants to become part of the referral program, and that's perfectly fine. And if you are not a part of the referral program, you are expected, if you are just an investor, to also treat the people building the referral program with absolute respect. Because referral marketing in itself is a profession as well. We are one team. We are moving forward collectively. So you want to avoid statements like the following: make money quickly, because that's not true. Become, let me just see what that other one is. Become a millionaire. Oh, I've seen that one a couple of times as well. You also don't want to use the word get rich quickly or financial freedom even, you guys. Financial freedom is a subjective issue. Financial freedom to me might look completely different to financial freedom to somebody in the States. And it's that kind of disunity that we want to get away from. Just be honest, just be clear, and make sure that you adhere to this guideline. You cannot make false income claims or profit or promise ridiculous income without making sure that people understand that it takes work to get there. Guideline number 2 is you cannot guarantee future results. You guys, this is very, 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 very important, because this speaks to the heart of the legality of NTI, okay? If we at any point guarantee future results, we are in contravention of hundreds of legislation, sections, acts all across the world, okay? You are welcome to show my NTI daily trading results, and you're more than welcome to refer to past results, but you have to make it clear that that is not a guarantee of future results. Okay, it's very important that you have that disclaimer. Be careful in citing averages, daily, weekly, or monthly. I know that I even talk about averages from time to time, but I always follow it up with this is an average. Don't quote me as saying that this is a daily thing and that you will earn this average every single day. Make sure that people understand. Minimize your risk, minimize the company's risk, because when you are marketing your business, you're acting as an agent. Yes, an independent member, but you're an agent promoting NTI in the eyes of the law. And if you transgress these rules, it will come back to bite NTI in the butt as well. So you want to just be respectful and be responsible, okay? You can still be excited. You can still grow your business in an exciting way and get massive results and still adhere to these guidelines. Growth calculators, you've got to be a little bit nervous of, you guys. I don't actually advise you to use them. I know that there's one on our corporate side at the moment. There is, however, a huge disclaimer that says you need to know this is based on average results and nothing is guaranteed in the future. And when you are doing social media posts or you're doing one pages, please don't make projections. Please don't say that if you put in $100, you'll earn $10 a month, because that is simply not true. You guys, it's not true. We cannot do projections. Number one, that's a financial service and you are not qualified to do that. And these are slippery slopes. They're deemed as guarantees and we don't want to do that. So make sure that you have a proper and clear disclaimer, and that you have a disclaimer slide in a meeting or a presentation if you're doing them. You don't want to use words in advertising that sound like earn this daily or earn this monthly or invest X and get X out or anything like that. You want to be very clear about the fact that future returns are not guaranteed. So I hope this helps a little bit. The third and final guideline is that you can't misrepresent NTI, you guys. So one of the issues, in fact, one of these issues that we've had this week with what the media had written about NTI was we had some members that had used a domain that was intended for another business that didn't comply, and they just geared the whole domain towards NTI. And essentially what happened is we were all combed with the same brush, and they were misrepresenting NTI because that had been a domain that was directed to another company before. So when you are speaking to people about NTI, when you're doing social media posts, make sure that people understand that you are an independent member of the company, and you must always introduce yourself as such. You cannot convey messages, presentations, or marketing like they're coming from corporate. Okay, that doesn't actually give you any status or give you any surety to the message. You can literally rest on the fact that you're an independent member. That alone should be more than enough for you to have credibility. If you're struggling with a credibility issue, speak to your upline, speak to a leader. We can help you no matter the issue. So because that's just not the case. If you're not from corporate or you don't have a corporate page, don't put that in there. It's just misleading. It's bad for you. It's bad for the company. We want to try and avoid that. You want to draw a clear distinction between yourself as the independent member and your opinion and MTI as a corporate service or provider. It's just important because in that way, we make sure that MTI is protected and you as a member are protected. Very important. So you cannot use MTI's name inappropriately. You can't use the word official and say this is the official site or this is the official this. You also don't want to add MTI into like team names or onto websites or onto Facebook pages or Twitter accounts or anything like that. Just rather than name it according to your team stuff. But you're more than welcome to use some of the materials provided for by MTI or by your upline or anything like that. But try not to misrepresent MTI. I do think that this has happened in the past, but it hasn't been malicious. So we just need to iron them out a little bit. You're going to see that this is a quick guide, which just really reinforces and simplifies what I've just explained to you. It's all about just being an avid marketer, and I want you to know that as an MTI member, you have a constitutional right to build your MTI business in the referral marketing space. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't. Okay, you have a constitutional right to build an income for you and your family. So you don't have to be meek or apologetic or anything like that, but you want to adhere to these 3 guidelines. And that is it. I don't care what color Pantone your yellow is. I don't care if you've used red in the one pager, you guys. Be creative, be excited. As long as you make sure that you adhere to these 3 guidelines, you're good to go. If you're going to be doing presentations, use our corporate presentations. They're readily available in the back office. If you're looking for resources, I would always suggest you go and check the corporate resources first. Check with your upline or a leader if you're looking for something specific, and then only if it isn't there, then create it yourself. Now, what I'm excited about is to share with you guys our new member resource portal. This is an initiative that I've been working on with our corporate trainers and presenters for the last couple of weeks. And there's been 1 or 2 trainers and presenters that have really pulled their weight in putting together a site for team members that will be available in your back office and on the mymticlub.com site in the next week. And this is essentially what it looks like. So let me share this with you. Where are we? All right. This is what our MTI members portal looks like. Now you're going to get access to this website from your back office, and you're going to get access to the website from the landing page, the My MTI site. We're also going to be including it into the corporate side. So I'm very proud of this. The leaders and trainers worked exceptionally hard to bring you guys this. I just felt that we cannot impose corporate and branding guidelines on a team without giving you an alternative. So that's what this site is all about. It's all about you finding everything that you need, from training to marketing material, Zoom call schedules, challenges that might be run. You'd be able to connect with some of our corporate leaders and corporate trainers and presenters. Here are their one pages. Everybody's going to find somebody that they feel comfortable with. You know, some people prefer Richard Simmons' presentation to mine. And I'm perfectly fine with that because Rich and I are actually good friends and he's brilliant at what he does. Some people prefers Vince or Charlie Ward's presentation. That's great too. Everybody's got somewhere where they find home. And the idea is for all of us to work together. So you'll see here at the very top, let me see if I can make that bigger for you guys. There you go. You'll see here at the top, we've got the training tab. Training is divided between MTI functions, Bitcoin training, business builder training, and personal development. Yes, you guys, you do need personal development. So if you go to MTI functions, you'll see that we have listed a whole bunch of videos that will help you with MTI functions. So here you go, how to add funds into your trading pool, understanding binary qualifications, understanding the compensation plan, how to withdraw funds from MTI, how to read a daily statement. Who doesn't know how to do that, right? Now you can learn how to do that. when to contact support, growing your Bitcoin, how to set up your MTI account, MTI and the FSCA, how to register accounts. And then we have a whole download here of documents that you can download. So this includes compensation plan training, PowerPoint presentations, how to activate your second factor authentication, how to set up Google Authenticator, succession. Ever wondered what happens with your MTI account if you pass away? Well, here's a document about succession. Referral link, where do you find your referral link? Okay, how to register an account, PDF documents, and then here you've got one pages. Understanding the sustainable business model, lot sizes and training, and then this one is what effect the company growth will have on company results. So that's pretty cool. If you go to the Bitcoin training, we are very excited. We have partnered with Andrew Core from Coinbuyers Club, and he is going to be providing exclusive Bitcoin basic training to all our MTI members, guys. This is going to be unbelievable. He is very, very good at what he does, and we're very excited about that. So here you can see a guide to the Exodus wallet, some videos regarding Bitcoin. Here you can see is a PDF document on why you should be interested in Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin basics. And I just want to show you this document because I think it's important that people see how much work and effort had gone into this. And now it's all in one place for you to be able to have a look at. So this is from Coinbuyers Club. They teach you Bitcoin basics. So understanding Bitcoin. What makes Bitcoin unique? What makes Bitcoin unique? Bitcoin's value. Key takeaways through Bitcoin. This is very important, guys. It gives you a basic understanding of what Bitcoin's all about and gives you the tools to be able to explain this to other people. Then we also have the business builder training. We've got some of the most incredible network marketers in MTI. Really, we do. Unbelievable leadership. And this is what we have put together from network marketing perspective. Now, also remember, guys, that this is a living site. So as and when new resources are created, we'll upload them onto the site immediately. So here's some basic MLM training that I had done, MLM 102. I've also put together a couple of key great networkers that you should be listening to, John and Nadia Melton. They build another network marketing company, but they're absolutely amazing in their training. This training that I've done tonight, here it is, you can download it. Here's all the slides on social media training, on binary systems and how to grow them, the pitfalls of binary systems, and you can learn about them. Personal development, I'm not going to go through, you guys can go and have a look at that. Marketing, we have gone and put in a little investor presentation for you. And then the trading overview, the updated one from today, and the translations have been put in here as well. So whatever translations we have, I'm just waiting for the German one. I believe that's been done as well. We'll collate them and put them together as a training and presentation group to the team. Oh, my internet's taking a little bit long to load. But as you can see, it's not a difficult thing to do. So here you've got the referral program, a little video splurb that you can send to people to have a look at for MTI. This is a comic one almost to speak so. And then an opportunity overview like the one we had done tonight that you can have a look at. And then again, languages of the presentations that you can download. The translations for presentations, here they are, Afrikaans, English, and Indonesian. I've uploaded so long. We can still do the other languages as well. I know that we've got Spanish. I know that we have Mandarin. I know that we've got Italian. We've got German, Portuguese, I think we've got as well. And I believe we've got French from Evans and Scott Smith's team as well. So that's possible. And then look here, you guys, here's templates. Have you ever worried about doing a Facebook update and you didn't have any templates? Well, here they are. You don't have to get a designer to do them for you. If you want to do a little message, you can use these templates. Download them from here and put at the bottom, you're an independent MTI member, and you can use these images, and we'll upload them as and more we get them from our designers and from our teams. This is also very exciting. It's the second last thing that I'm going to show you. Sorry, I know that I'm taking a lot of your time, but I'm very excited about what we have here. These are one pages, you guys. Let me tell you, the most successful network marketers in the world literally only point. They point to what they need. So instead of having to explain something to everybody over and over and over again, you can come and have a look here. Is MTI a pyramid scheme? If somebody asks you that, here's a one-pager that you can send them, and then you're 100% sure that your answer is correct because you got it from the members portal. Let's say people ask us, are you binary qualified? Let me go and find that one quickly and show you what that looks like. Are you binary qualified? That's what it looks like to be binary qualified. So you can explain that to people. So these one pages are quite nice. You'll see here, here's one on how to responsibly market your MTI business. That's obviously the one page of the training that we had just done on the 3 guidelines. So at the end of the day, this site is put together for you so that you have everything at your fingertips. Now, when you have a look at our Zoom call schedule, this is quite exciting. You'll see here that we use these Zoom calls so that you can leverage off our strengths. You guys, we're professional presenters. Bring your people to our calls. We'll help you to sign them up. We take time away from our families so that we can build your organization. That's why we are here. So here you will see our space now from Monday, next week Monday, we will have 5 days a week of corporate calls and 3 calls a day. 3 calls a day, 5 days a week, 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 7 p.m., every single day to accommodate all time zones all across the world with professional MTI corporate trainers and presenters doing the presentation for you. You can slot in wherever you like. I am still going to keep the Tuesday and Thursday night presentation slots, and our leaders are going to do all the other ones, and we're going to help each other out, and you're going to get a solid, exciting, decent presentation. Okay, very, very cool. And then finally, if you need to connect with a trainer because you don't have an upline or you're struggling to get through what you need to get through, guys, this is not to be abused, but this gives you access to us personally as trainers. Okay, so remember, these are our personal pages, but we want to let you know that we're normal people. Okay, we're not corporate. We're in the same position that you are in. We want to build our organizations and we want to work together. So here you can see, you can access my Facebook site from here. You can send me an email. The same with Richard Simmons, Joel Santiago, there's Scott Smith, Cor Venter, brilliant leader in this organization. And the reason why we also have this here is so you can go and look at our profiles and see how we promote the business. You can see how we promote MTI, and then you can take some of our ideas. And none of the leaders on this group mind if you take our material and use it. Okay, so you can copy and paste from our pages as much as you like. And I think that's just going to help people. There's Monica, Jeshri, Paul, and Brett, you know. We don't have everybody on here yet. Not everyone's 100% comfortable with their social media pages just yet. So we want to give you well-polished content. And then very last tab is you've got our team challenges. So when you go and check on the site, you'll get all the information for our current team challenge, which is the 90-day challenge. Guys, please remember, this is not a corporate challenge. This is a challenge that was developed by Joel and Scott, and they are running this with their team, and they've graciously said anybody who wants to be a part of it can. I'm just waiting for it to load for some reason. I think my connection is just very slow tonight. Oh, there it is. So you can see it's a team incentive. You've got the video recording, which you can download, and the 90-day challenge page, which you can download as well. All right, so you can find this page on mtimembers.com. That is where you will find this page. I want you to see this initiative for what it is. It's about trainers and leaders trying to better serve our membership. It's about putting tools into your hands that are readily available so that you can build your organization and take it to the next level. That's what this is all about. My heart is not for corporate. I mean, I love Johan and I obviously love Clinton and all the guys that they work with, but my heart is for the last person that joins this organization to have a wonderful experience and to have all the tools that they need for success. I've never been corporate. For me, it's all about helping members. It's all about seeing success in the last person that joins the organization, and it really is all about growing. So I hope you guys learned something new tonight. You can go and check out that members portal. It will be active in the back office in the next day or two, and you'll also see it on the landing page. I can also tell you guys that our .co.za website and the .com website has been merged together, so there'll be one site going on forward from now. And what's also going to happen is our landing page to mymticlub.com is also going to get a facelift, which it desperately needs. So lots of exciting things happening. Let me just say that our CEO is working around the clock, you guys. As long as that bot is doing what it needs to do, working fun for all of us, and as long as corporate's doing their job and helping our teams to be provided for and resources are freely available, there is absolutely nothing to complain about. You are the catalyst, you are the deciding factor, and this opportunity will only work when you work for it. So I hope you guys have an awesome evening. I am so excited to have shared this with you tonight. Onwards and upwards, I'm wildly excited about the future of MTI. Thank you so much for joining us. And I hope you have a super blessed evening. I'll see you back here on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Central African time. And remember to check out this page so that you guys can have a look at the corporate calls that start on Monday from all our team leaders and trainers and presenters. Thank you so very much. I hope you guys are super blessed.